Hey guys, happy Work It Wednesday. Today I really wanted to focus on social media. So I know that we need to be making sure that we are out there and, passing out business cards and getting the word out other than social media. But I would be lying if I said that my sales weren't at this point at least 99.9% based on my social media. So here's the thing. One thing that's really important is that you master one before you move on to another. And that's something that a lot of people don't do. What they do is they'll sign up for Google+, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, the list goes on. They'll sign up for all of them. And then they pretty much just concentrate on Facebook because that's what everybody's used to. And every once in a while they'll dabble in the other ones. And honestly, they're just not going to see the results that they are looking for. They're just not. What you have to do is you have to master one and then move on to another and master that one. Now, I know that might sound like a lot of work, especially to those of you who have full-time jobs or, all these other things going on. And trust me, even for me, it does get a little bit difficult to master new areas. But it's important to me to grow my business as big as it can get. And so I make it a priority. So here's the thing. I know Facebook, great, okay? I knew that and I did really well on researching and getting to know Facebook via talking to different mentors who are already really knowledgeable about Facebook, reading books, researching online, trying new things, going into the different settings and features in a Facebook page versus a Facebook wall, Facebook group, Facebook events. So I went through all of that and I learned everything I possibly could about all those things, okay? I learned more about the Facebook algorithm and how it's important to like everybody's posts and comments on everybody's posts so that they start seeing your things. I learned all sorts of things that I have no problem transferring down to you guys. So if you need a little help in the Facebook department, let me know. I'm here. But once I was done with that, I wanted to reach out to more people. And contrary to what a lot of people believe, not everybody uses Facebook, okay? Now, not everybody uses social media either, but I'd say the grave majority of people in the world are using social media in some way. But there are a lot of people who strictly use Twitter or who strictly use Instagram. Now, I'm not saying that for your business to be successful that you have to use all of these outlets. That's not what I'm saying, but that's what this video is about today. So if that's what you are interested in, you're interested in more on building your business specifically online, or that's basically what maybe you have at your fingertips right now, then definitely you're going to want to listen. Okay, so I moved on to Instagram next. Now I tried Twitter and it was very overwhelming and frustrating and I just couldn't figure it out. So I kind of let that go for a little while. I made an account and then I just kind of left it alone and nothing ever happened and it was no big deal. So then I moved on to Instagram because that just seemed way easier. What's the big deal? It's just pictures. Okay, well there is more to it than just snapping a picture and putting it on there. But the great part about using social media is that almost all of them are intertwined now. So when I post a picture on Instagram and then I share it to my Facebook, like most of us do, right? Okay, well what happens is somebody not only sees that picture on on Facebook, but they see the little logo up at the top above your picture and it'll say Instagram. So they know you are now on Instagram, so they're more likely to follow you back to Instagram and check out what you're doing there too. Get what I'm saying? So they're all really intertwined. So it's really important to get to know more social media outlets a little bit more each and every day. So, like I said, I moved on to Instagram. I thought I knew everything there was to know about Instagram. I'm like, I got this, no problem. I am just doing really well. I'm getting more likes and more comments and all that. But then I was like, I really need to know more. Like, what if there's more about it? Well, let me tell you, Instagram Power, great book. Okay, so every single social media outlet has a book. They just do. Somebody has capitalized on the fact that this is a thing and that everybody's into it, and they have decided to write a book about it, and so people buy it. All right, I don't really buy books because I don't usually read them over and over. So what we do is we go to the library. We only have a Library Express here in Yakult, so it's very small, and they never have anything that I'm looking for. So what we do is we go online, We find the books we're looking for, we reserve them, put them on hold, and then the library people bring it to our library, and we can just go and pick it up once we get a phone call that our hold items are there. So that's how we do it. I strongly suggest you do that. So if you are on Facebook all the time, but haven't really utilized your Facebook for business, I highly suggest looking up a Facebook book, just something that somebody has written about Facebook for business or how to use Facebook for monetary purposes, something like that. Don't get too involved in the, paying to boost posts and all that. That comes way later if that's even something you're going to want to do. I've never done that before. But regardless, it's really important to just get on the internet or get online and order some books, whether you buy them or go to the library or whatever. Just get some literature or something that's going to help you and teach you about each social media. Now, again, I'm here. I can help you with a lot of things, but there are probably some things that I don't know yet. But the point is that you want to become an expert in one before you move on to another. That way you're not overly stretched out, and that way you're being successful in each outlet. You don't want to start Facebook and then not really truly know what you're doing from a business aspect rather than just socializing, because there is a difference. Okay, there's a difference in the way you post, when you post, who you talk to, when you talk to them. There's a big difference in how you use your Facebook for business than how you use your Facebook just for general socializing. So, so kind of lost my train of thought there. But basically, it's important that you learn one really, really well, so comfortable, in fact, that you don't really even have to think about it anymore. Sorry, my nose totally itches. Okay, that was fun, right? So anyway, learn one completely, the best you can, really have it down to where you don't really even have to think about it when you go in there. You just go in there, you get the job done, you're out, okay? Then move on to the next one. LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram. There's actually a lot more than that. YouTube. All of these outlets can be used to boost your business. So find which ones interest you. Certainly do not have to use them all. And then learn the most you can about those and become an expert, and then really, really dive in there and get to know it and get more followers and all that. And then when you're comfortable, move on to the next one. Okay? So that is my advice for the day, is really, really get to know your social media. It's an amazing, amazing resource there. Years ago, all there was door to door talking to people and just handing out business cards. And you know what? The old school way of doing things is absolutely going to soar your business and make you successful. But we have the internet now, and we need to be using it. We need to be using it productively to really grow our business. You're going to see a huge difference when you do. So, okay, guys, I will see you next time, and I hope you guys have a great week.